The above forms part of the response proffered by the Leader of the Opposition, Joseph Harmon, during a live press conference on Friday at the office of the Leader of the Opposition, when he was questioned by this newscast concerning his views and what interest he believes the United States might have with Guyana, given the current state of relations between the United States and Venezuela and the ongoing controversy between Guyana and Venezuela with regard to the border shared between the two countries. The opposition leader continued.
So it's a question of interest. The U.S. have interest, Guyana have its interests. I would not want to go further into commenting on the specific execution of particular policies, because some of these matters are matters which we intend to take up in the National Assembly to get some answers for before we venture further to make any determination or any other further statements with respect to policy.
The opposition leader said that there are a number of questions which his team of opposition parliamentarians are currently addressing regarding the way in which Guyana relate with other countries in the hemisphere, and further with the view of protecting Guyana's interests under those circumstances. Harmon was also questioned about his party's position on the island of Ankoko, which is being occupied by Venezuelan military to date, and whether he believes Guyana should make a case at the ICJ concerning restoration of that island as part of Guyana's territory. This is what he had to say.
So I would say now that the matters of the ICJ, that we should give our full support to all efforts that are aimed at establishing quite clearly that the 1899 arbitral award binds the relationships and the demarcation of our borders between the two states.
Harmon said that Guyana has always protested the occupation of the island by Venezuelan military. Nevertheless, on Tuesday, at a joint press conference at State House, the question was put to United States Navy Admiral Craig Fowler about the United States establishing military bases in the region, to which he responded in the negative.
The United States doesn't seek to have bases anywhere in the hemisphere. We seek to have the right military presence as invited by our sovereign partners. So we only come at the request a mutually agreed partnership for an exercise or training. And so our future presence here will be determined by our hosts, our friends.
Ankoko is an island located at the confluence of the Cuyuni River and Wendell River on the border between Venezuela and the disputed Essequibo area. Venezuela, which claims Guyana Essequibo as part of its territory, established a military base on the island in 1966, which Guyana claims as intrusion and aggression on its territory. On the morning of October 14, 1966, Forbes Burnham, as Prime Minister and Minister of External Affairs of Guyana, dispatched a protest to the Foreign Minister of Venezuela, Ignacio Burgess, demanding the immediate withdrawal of Venezuelan troops and the removal of installations they had established. Venezuelan Minister Ignacio Burgess replied, stating that the government of Venezuela rejects the aforementioned protest because Ankoko Island is Venezuelan territory in its entirety, and the Republic of Venezuela has always been in possession of it. Wendell Badrie, HGB Nightly News.